This is Blue Team. I'm Theodore, and with me is Dean and Greg. We're going to cover the case study and rebuttal for Tonka. Briefly, Tonka's past financials, what led them to the acquisition, and Tonka's current status, as well as their community involvement. To start us off, here's Dean.
I'm going to go over the past financials a little bit. Basically, from the time of the Green Team's written analysis toward the end of 86, 87, the financials for Tonka actually were pretty good. Their gross profit increased 195% from 86 to from 84 to 86, and their net earnings actually increased 346%. But as the end of the decade was coming, they were getting into areas where they needed debt. They needed to increase their debt and their capital, and they were having trouble with the having that breakout product Christmas time. So the earnings started to go down, and they were looking at acquiring other companies and such. And in 1987, they actually bought Kenner Parker, and which included products like Monopoly, and that increased their debt also. So losses were mounting in the 90s, early 91, and having trouble with that debt, they had became a target for acquisition or bankruptcy or something, and they ended up being acquired by Hasbro for $516 million, and we're going to talk a little further about that with Theodore.
The acquisition of Tonka by Hasbro, at the time of the purchase, the acquisition price seemed to be fair. Under the terms of the agreement, the purchase would be about 80% of the purchase price would go towards the debt holders. It's between 75 and 80 cents on the dollar is what it came out to be. This was to pay off all the debt that Tonka had acquired over the course of the acquisitions that they had done, and just for their normal business cycle. The expected acquisition by Hasbro, it would make Hasbro the nation's largest toy company. Analysts say that the products of Hasbro would then span from toddlers all the way up through older children. Some of the products that Hasbro would have would include things such as My Little Pony, Go-Go, My Walking Pup, which is a girl's toy. They also had Play-Doh, and the older lines for boys would be G.I. Joes and the World Wrestling Federation action figures. The only other company at the time that would be in competition with them would be Barbie's maker, Mattel. This company also vied for first place, but Hasbro definitely had the corner on the market with this. The acquisition happened due to issues that Tonka had at the time. They were looking for that one blockbuster item, and over the last year or so, they hadn't had that at Christmas time, which is one of the biggest selling times for any toy company. Next, we're going to go ahead and go over some of the items in the website and where the company is now. To start us off is Greg.
So I'll be going over the fundraisers they currently do and they've done in the past. So just like any other company nowadays, they strive to be good corporate citizens throughout their community. So started in 1987, the company started to participate in corporate giving programs and to assist not-for-profit organizations that need others' help. So for about a decade, they hosted an annual Toy Run for Kid charity event, which helped donate over $100 million worth of toys to the Children's Hospital in Los Angeles. And it included a 20-mile parade to the hospital, which had over hundreds of motorcyclists and dozens of local fire engines. They also annually donated to this event each year, but certain city restricted ordinances caused for the toy run for kids to come to an end. In October 2011, they were asked to make a donation to help support Spread the Warmth. Spread the Warmth is a social media campaign focused on raising awareness and funds for Embrace, which Embrace was a sustainable social enterprise that looked to address problems to help prevent hypothermia for premature and low birth weight babies in developing countries. So Embrace started to develop and innovate infant warmers that cost less than 1% of a traditional incubator. And it is also designed as an easy-to-use, easy-to-sanitize solution that will help improve the outcome for low birth weight babies.
All of the information that Greg covered is found on the website of Tonka, which is now owned by Hasbro. Tonka's corporation has done very well. Some of the aspects of the corporation are their values. They value leadership, respect, community through obvious reasons with what Greg had just covered, accountability, recognition, and growth. Those are their values, and those are the things that really matter to the corporation. You can see that by the aspects of everything that they do. The company is international. They have offices both in California, Minnesota, Dallas, Florida, Hong Kong, the United Kingdom, and France. They are a global entity. And to finalize everything that we're talking about in this video, we're also going to cover the stock, and the stock where it was from 1990 through today. Now, with the acquisition from Hasbro of Tonka, the stock actually fell. At the time, in 1990, the stock price was down around $5 at the crash. Since that time, the stock has gained quite drastically, and it tops out now at almost $50 a share. Obviously, the acquisition of Tonka by Hasbro was a very good acquisition for them, spurring the corporation with the extra patents and things that they acquired from Tonka to make them successful. The Tonka name is well known to all Americans, anyone that was born after 1980, and just that whole thought process of built Tonka tough is definitely what the company stands for and what it represents today. Thank you for your time. This is Blue Team. Have a wonderful evening.